This is the Western Heights at Dover, and here is the Port of Dover. It was here on the 23rd of April 1918, around 0800 hours, that HMS Vindictive arrived after taking part in the Zeebrugge Raid. As she entered the port, she was greeted, her and the ship's company were greeted through cheers from sailors from other vessels who had not taken part in the operation. Those cheers turned to silence when they saw the damage done to the superstructure of Vindictive, the shell splintered funnels and the debris, and when they saw the wounded and the dead lying on the deck as they entered the port. Obviously the occasion wasn't a time for jubilation, especially for those who took part in the Zeebrugge Raid. Many of them saw their comrades, their shipmates die or sustain serious wounds. It was a horrific affair. But Vindictive arrived in the port. She berthed at Admiralty Pier, which I've highlighted here, where there were motor ambulances and ambulance trains waiting to take off the wounded. The wounded were the first priority to evacuate or to disembark from Vindictive, as well as the emergency ferry boats that arrived shortly afterwards, the Iris and the Daffodil. The first priority was obviously get them off and get them the medical attention they urgently required. There were 16 cases that required urgent operations, and they were brought here to the Western Heights, where there's a military hospital. A further 171 casualties, Royal Marines and Royal Naval personnel, were boarded onto trains. There was a train line along the pier. They boarded on the trains, ambulance trains that took them to the Royal Naval Hospital at Chatham. And there was a further 25 minor casualties that were taken to Deal Infirmary, and they were taken by motor ambulance by road. Once the wounded were disembarked, the grim task of removing the 156 casualties that were killed on the Vindictive, Iris and Daffodil took place. They were boarded onto lorries and they were taken into the town, to the marketplace, which was used as a temporary morgue where relatives decided on where their remains should be buried.